Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Dead City. So Maggie's in a tough situation right now. She's heading down to the sewers, I believe, so that's fun. Negan is not in a great situation right now. We haven't heard or seen anything about Herschel. I'm very nervous about what is going to transpire in this next, 45-ish minutes. And yeah, let's just get right on into it.
Anyone say what happened to Negan?
Mom.
How's that kid? She's with me.
She's like, am I?
This is all my fault.
Hey.
I pushed us to attack them.
Oh.
No, I must have missed something.
Hey, we don't got time to wonder how we got here. We just need to focus on getting the hell out. Alright? Let's go. Can't keep your eyes open or you feel like you're gonna puke. That's the methane kicking in. That's when we start running. Just be cautious.
This is a mess. And this is gonna be horrible. Oh God. See, like, oh my goodness.
You do remember I saved your ass back there.
Whatever that was had nothing to do with me. And everything to do with you and your friend.
Hey, my friend. Those assholes, they damn near killed my wife. If you had seen what she looked like when I found her, well, I guarantee you'd done the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ew. Oh, what? Ew.
The thing is fat.
You don't even know him. What do you think he's wanted for? Stealing a loaf of bread? You do not know the monster that I know. But if you stick around long enough, you will.
Ooh. Oh my. Maybe she just really wants to get out because it's like super disgusting in there. That could also be a factor. I'm just saying.
Pier, no boats? Don't that seem a few ass hairs short of a dingleberry?
Don't need boats. It's just a dock.
Oh. Time to move. I swore, I don't know, I thought that looked like a fridge or something. I was like, they're just gonna hop in a fridge and hope for the best. I mean, it was a door. That's okay. It makes more sense. Oh my.
What do you think? Some avant-garde artist from before?
Or someone who lost their mind from after.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Oxygen. Must be extras for the Barazzi.
The kid gets one. We can trade off the other.
Maybe it was Luther who tipped him off. He left us. He didn't want to go through with any of it. Okay.
No.
I don't think it was.
What would he get out of it? It was him.
Oh. Oh.
What the hell are you talking about?
You knew exactly how to get out last night. You knew to go to the sewers. You even knew how to get inside with that bullshit no-no story.
Yo, you bugging. It's how I got off the first time when I was being tortured.
Or he cut you a deal.
A deal?
Probably gave him a signal to let him know that we were coming.
You're paranoid, you know that? You don't trust nobody.
Why did you take off your pack?
That is besides the point.
What?
Before you found the oxygen tanks, why did you take your pack off? Do you want to say it or shall I?
Oh.
Amaya, hey. Amaya, you're not gonna believe this shit, right? You can't believe
He had the
this.
tanks in his pack the whole time. I bet taking them was the signal. Why? Because he's a liar.
Our home is gone, Amaya. It's been gone. Everyone is dead. What I did, it was the only way. I did it for you.
Oh my goodness, I feel so horrible for her. What? Okay. I'm so upset. I really like him. I mean, oh God. There had to have been somebody that tipped him off in the last episode, so I guess it's not the most surprising thing, and especially if he was captive and all of that, but
Jesus Christ.
Holy whoa. Holy whoa. Oh shit. Oh boy. Nikki, you better book it faster than that. I know he's being cautious about where he's going. Oh. Oh! Guys, it says do not open. Okay.
Alright, I help you, and no more of this dragging me back to New Babylon bullshit.
No.
No? You think you know me? Is that it? Because I guarantee you don't. Why are you doing this?
He's very determined.
Come on. I'm gonna change my goddamn mind.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I find it so funny that he's so stubborn about it. I would not be lounging on all of those dead bodies, but that's just me.
The bricks. You'll be safe there. You just give him my name. She knows the way.
Oh. Oh no, Maggie. Oh God. Oh God, can we not?
Okay.
Maggie,
Come on, hey.
take it. Oh. See, let's not lounge on all the dead. I know there's not much else to lounge on, but you know.
It just sounded safe because everything was made of brick. He said that's the kind of place we could get to. I don't know. I didn't mean for it to go down the way it did. I should have known.
Yeah.
But I had to try. For Maya. For our... Like you said. Gotta do whatever it takes to make it safe.
Yeah, I think trusting his word is maybe your first mistake, but also if you're desperate, you're desperate. Oh no! See? Let's not lounge on the dead bodies! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh jeez! Oh boy!
Is you hurt? No, Maya. It's all my fault. I messed it all up.
Oh my God! Oh, fuck! As much as I was worried about them lounging on the dead bodies, that happened very quickly. Like, oh God.
my way, bitch.
Oh!
Lady,
My goodness.
the threat has been neutralized. And also, Negan is on the island. I saw him with my own
Also
eyes.
that.
And where is he? Let me see if I understand. The show started out with a bang. Kept me up all night, actually.
Oh.
But then,
Now, they'll come for what we've built. What's ours?
which is why we need him. Which is why you fucked up so royally.
I will find him. There is absolutely no way Negan will be getting off this island.
This is interesting. I was not expecting this. Okay. Okay, what an interesting dynamic. Okay. Oh, Maggie. Oh, Maggie.
Jenny, take this. You're gonna need it on the way back to the breaks. Take it.
I have a feeling Ginny's not vibing with you too much.
Look, I never showed him your doll. Because I didn't even know if you were still here or where you were, if you were even still alive. And the truth is, I still can't let him know that you're here. Or else it all falls apart. He has my son. His name's Herschel. And I have to think of Herschel. And Negan is the key to getting him back.
Ginny's an interesting character because in the sense she doesn't have a ton of dialogue, so it's really hard to get an idea of where her head's at with everything, you know?
One night my folks caught him breaking in looking to steal from them.
Oh.
He attacked my mother. So high he didn't know what he was doing. They were too scared to do anything about it. Maybe they hoped it would go away. So it fell on me. Which left me angry. He was my big brother. He let me down. Abandoned me. So I guess I wanted to abandon him right back.
Ooh. Oh shit.
3 years later, the city fell apart. Mom and Dad and I got out just in time, but it happened so fast, I didn't think. He was left to die. All alone. Is that what he deserved? Is it really so black and white? You'd asked me back then, I would have said yes. But now, I don't know. Is it gray? Is it something else?
Oh goodness. This just keeps getting more fun, really. Oh my God. Also, Maggie, don't pass out. That's another thing. Yeah. Oh, ew! Oh my God. Oh. Maggie! Great. She's also like super lightheaded. I just, oh my God! Ew! Oh! Oh, is that like one stuck inside another one? Ew! God. Okay, stab it. Both of it. You know what I mean? No, there's even more. Oh God! Ah! 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 Oh my God! That's so horrific! not like that. Oh my god, can you not? I thought there was another head or something. Not like a head, but you know what I mean. Another walker stuck inside a walker.
Jenny!
She might have booked it, sweetie. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I was curious what. Huh. Oh no! Ah. Okay. Oh. Wow. Well, what an interesting and enlightening episode. I liked all of the kind of the sort of revelations, so to speak, of this episode, stuff coming to light. It was quite interesting. You know, we see in the last episode Negan going to the Croat thinking that there was going to be some sort of showdown or some sort of animosity, and that's not really what happened, which, you know, was interesting. But obviously there's a desire to get Negan, and obviously I'm not entirely sure that Maggie knew what the Croat wanted with Negan specifically, but I think I will say it does make it makes sense. I mean, obviously, in the beginning of the show, I don't find it to be that out of the realm of possibility that maybe she would want Negan to help her because he knows how the Croat kind of works and stuff like that. It does make sense. But there was, I feel like, always a part of me that's like, why wouldn't she go to, like, somebody she did trust? Like, you know, not to bring up Aaron, but like, you know, somebody, anybody maybe, that she could possibly, might have to travel to get to, but get contact, and who would happily help her, but she would also, you know that they had, her back, and she trusted them. You know what I mean? So I do think that they did have a good explanation in the beginning, that she kind of told Negan in the sense of, well, you know how he works, and, you know, so let's, and then once Negan explained that he might want revenge on him, and so on and so forth. But I do like that was kind of revealed, and, wow. I also have no idea what is going on exactly with the Croat and that woman that he spoke to, but that was all very interesting, and I'm sure we'll find out more in the next episode when it comes to that. The whole thing with Tommaso, God, I really did like, and even so, I'll get into this in a second, but even after what he did, I don't despise him or anything as a character. It's just that it was the options that were given to him, and maybe, yeah, he shouldn't have trusted the Croat's word or anything like that. But this is a show that is a lot of people doing what they have to do for their own priorities, like the majority of the characters, and I find that very interesting. I loved the moment between Pearlie and Negan, and Pearlie opening up about his brother. You could tell he felt guilty before this, but I liked getting the insight into him, and also the insight into you know, who at this point, well, also the insight into what is you know, gray areas with people, which is a very big theme, I feel like, specifically throughout the arc of like Negan's character, of course, right? Are there gray area, you know, and is it very black and white? You know, and some people would probably, that's a whole discussion to be had. However, I feel like a lot of characters at this point, you know, have had to do things that are not great, in order to achieve whatever their goals are, you know, and I really liked just the way that Pearlie talked about his brother and how that could apply to a lot of different characters within this show. And you know what Maggie's, you know, saying. And I could be maybe the only person who thinks this, but I'm not even sure that, you know, if it comes to light that, you know, Maggie wasn't being 100% upfront with Negan, I'm not even sure he's going to blame her for that or anything. I don't really know, but I don't, you know, maybe, but I don't think he's going to have a huge chip on his shoulder about it. Anyway, but, you know, because I think he knows kind of more that, I mean, look at what happened with Luther. It was a very specific instance of him needing to do something that was not so great, but what he needed to do in order to reach the goal that he was going for, right? I mean, there's a lot of this. Tommaso, the same. I actually genuinely like that there's a lot of that intertwined within the writing of this season, with these specific characters. Now, obviously, there are some people that it's like varying degrees of bad things, right? To, you know, maybe you might not think one thing is as bad as the other or whatever. However, I find that really interesting that that's like a major theme with a lot of the characters here. And yeah, very interesting. And yeah, I really liked a lot of this episode. It was more about things coming to light or explaining a little bit more to the audience, which I do like, going into the final episode, going into what, you know, is possibly going to transpire. You know, I have a feeling that, in my opinion, if everything does come out and we're going to go in and try to get Herschel back or whatever, I still think Negan's going to do everything he possibly can, to help and everything. Pearlie's a bit of a wild card, how he's going to act. I'm intrigued by him. I like his character throughout this entire, like, mini-series or season, whatever you want to call it. I've been very intrigued by his character, and I like knowing more about where he's coming from. And then I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Ginny as well. You know, it was tough to get a read on her. I had a feeling, I mean, you could tell that she was not vibing with Maggie. And I liked at the end sort of, you know, when I saw the liar on the wall, it was like going back to, I was trying to think of exactly what Maggie said that would have maybe triggered that, but obviously they showed why, you know, she believes that. And you know, so she's going to be an interesting player in this finale as well. I'm very excited to see how this all shapes up, and I really hope they nail it. I have been very much enjoying this. I think there was a part of me that was a little concerned about going into, and not because I don't love Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Lauren Cohan, and I have such a deep love for Maggie's character specifically, you know, and everything. However, I think I was a little worried that it was going to be a lot of them rehashing the same wound. And I thought Maggie's very emotional speech to Negan at the end of the Walking Dead main show was the perfect way to kind of put a cap on it, or kind of end that, you know. It's not like it's not still there. I mean, we are seeing that, like, kind of whenever she closes her eyes, she sees Glenn's death. I mean, and that's just, I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't think that trauma goes away, and whatnot. It's not like it's, you know, all wrapped up in a bow and fine. I just really liked the way that she sort of expressed herself in that moment, the way that Negan received how she expressed herself in that moment. And I was like, is this going to be a whole other show just kind of going after the same thing? And it really hasn't been. It's been a lot of action. It's been a lot of doing stuff. There's some, you know, other factors here with what happened with Annie, what happened with Herschel, and both of these characters kind of doing what they need to do to, which could be questionable or not, but going forward. And I like that the theming is kind of focused on some other things and not just about this trauma that has been inflicted and the guilt around it and or the suffering around it. You know what I mean? I've actually quite enjoyed this, and I really hope they nail the last episode. Let's hope for that, guys. All right. I think that's about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.